Guys, it's West Coast Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I really appreciate you all. So we are doing another reading for Ask West Coast Tarot. You got problems? Let me help you solve them. Send me your concerns, your incidents, your whatever your entanglement situation is, and I'll be happy to do a free public reading for you anonymously, of course. So yeah, let me go ahead and hop into this issue. So it says, hey, I hope you're doing great this holiday season. I ordered a reading from you before and it was so accurate and helpful. Thanks so much. I really appreciate you offering free readings because honestly, I have no money right now. I think the theme of my reading is why all these blasts from the past? Like, huh? I'm a Virgo sun, Pisces moon, Libra rising, Leo sun, and my ex-husband is a Taurus sun, Gemini Venus. We've been done for a very long while. But why does he keep appearing in my dreams? It's like I sense that he's thinking about me romantically again, even though I think he has a serious girlfriend. And even though he has treated me like crap, very narcissistic for so many years, he's been mad resentful since I left him. So let's go ahead and get into this question. Then you also have another situation too. If you don't mind me asking this too under the same theme, if not, feel free to ignore. Why am I dreaming about M, a Pisces? He and I had a crush on each other all throughout high school, but I haven't talked to him in decades. Like, huh? So why is he popping up in my dreams? By the way, on the latter question, M has been married with kids for a very long time, making it even more weird. Okay, so a lot of times when people pop up into your dreams, it's not always what you think it means. It could be something very different. Mostly it's about our subconscious, unless there's someone you're dealing with who's very spiritually inclined, sending energy your way. But let's go ahead and see what the cards say. So Spirit, what are we allowed to know and what do we need to know regarding my viewer, the Virgo? Tell me about her ex-husband. Why does he keep popping up in her dreams? Tell me about his energy. Okay. So we have the Two of Wands energy. Why is he popping up in her dreams? What do I need to know? What am I allowed to know? So we have the Two of Wands energy, the Three of Wands energy. So this is someone who very much connected. Oh, we have the High Priestess. Okay. Okay, so this is someone who I feel like is at a crossroad in his life. This is someone who made a choice, made a partnership, made a decision, and now with the High Priestess, I feel like this is someone who definitely is in review of his current situation, definitely someone who could be in his head. The High Priestess to me is very secretive energy, but very in-tuned energy. So he very well might be kind of turning over a new stone, because you said that this person is very narcissistic, had very jealous, had issue with you separating, but with the intuition card here, I don't pick up on the same energy, because the High Priestess can be someone in their feminine energy, male or female. We can all have feminine or masculine energy at any time. But I feel like there's some, with the intuition card here, there's some sort of knowing. There's some sort of like, I made my decision, made my choice, but maybe I'm second guessing it. Now I feel like this is someone who definitely is in their thoughts. Let's go ahead and clarify. Tell me about my viewer, the Virgo. Why is she dreaming of her ex-husband? Why the Two of Wands? And why the Nine of Wands, please? With the waiting game here, I just feel like, okay, so here we have the roots here. You guys have built some roots. You guys have had things grow. And there has been a lot of time since you guys have separated. I feel like this was a connection that was very difficult, a lot of conflict, a lot of arguing. You held your ground, but it was also a very hurtful situation. I feel like this has kind of all been released. I feel like you guys are like no longer harboring these sort of ill will towards each other. I feel like you guys kind of wish each other well. Um, why the Three of Wands, please? Tell me more. And the Star. Why the Star, please? Why is she dreaming of him? Yeah, I feel like part of you is like kind of longing for communication to kind of make things right. The Star is very healing energy. I feel like subconsciously you don't like to have like this kind of conflict or resentment feeling. And that's what has been happening. You know, he was mad, he was resentful since you left him, but I feel like there needs to be some sort of communication to try to heal that energy. I feel like you feel kind of bad about it, even though this may have nothing to do with you. The breakup may have had nothing to do with you. Maybe you were just trying, you know, sick of it, sick of dealing with the arguing and going back and forth. But I feel like there is a longing for communication in order to heal the situation. Why the High Priestess here? Tell me more. Why the High Priestess? The Sun reverse. And clarify the Sun, please. Why is my viewer dreaming of her ex, the Taurus? Judgment. Yeah, see, I feel like here it's like subconsciously you want to make things right. I feel like he may have changed too. I don't see like there's any sort of like outright like wanting to take like action or any ulterior motives. I see more this is kind of linked with your psyche. I do feel like there has been a lot of time, you know, and you just felt like you had to give it time. And I feel like clarifying the communication or having a deep conversation to try to heal it so that that resentment isn't like lingering and clouding your energy or clouding his energy is long overdue. Let me pull some cards for him. Tell me about, oh, I don't want to use this deck just yet. Hold on. Tell me about her ex-husband, the Taurus. What is his current energy, please, in regards to her? Okay, Six of Wands. I feel like he would be open to your attention. The Judgment card, Truth. See, I feel like there needs to be a conversation here. One more, please. Tell me about his energy towards her. What do I need to know? Okay, so we have 2 6s. Yeah, and see, I feel like this is someone who has their back turned towards the darkness. I definitely feel like this is someone who is kind of turning over a new leaf. Victory and success. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the Judgment card, and we have the 6 of Swords. So I feel like this is someone who would like a little attention from you, maybe to communicate and you guys talk about the truth in order for you to both move on and clear your conscience. I feel like it would just be best to kind of clear the air. There has been a lot of time since the two of you have had, you know, a separation here. And I feel like the wounds that were there, I feel like the pain that was there, I feel like the feeling's starting to go away. And I feel like now it's kind of like a calling, an energy calling of let's clearing the air so that we can both move on and like feel like we have 100% weight lifted off of our shoulder. Tell me more, please. What is his current energy towards her? Why the 6 of Wands, please? And why the Empress in reverse? So he could be having some sort of issues in his situation there. But I feel like with the Empress here in reverse, this could be you, the ex-wife. With the Ace of Swords, this is kind of like a new beginning, a reconnection, you know? So why are you're no longer giving to the situation, your back's turned, but I feel like just so that there's like any sort of ill will, I feel like this is the time to heal the situation. And again, this, not just to you, but my viewers in general, to all my viewers in general, especially if you have kids, this is kind of a little important. You know, you don't have to be best friends with your ex or anything, but when you have children and they move on with their life and they reach their milestones like graduations and weddings and baby showers and anything in their life, I feel like you're going to be around that person So I feel like it's good to just kind of make amends. You know, you don't have to be best friends. You don't have to even like the person, but you need to be able to sit in a room with the person. Why the Judgment card, please? Tell me about his energy towards her. Sorry, I got more than one. Why the Judgment, please? See, I'm not going to take it, but again, we have the Emperor here, and we have the Empress here, and I feel like with the Eight of Cups, this is someone who, you know, walked away of a situation that he's not so proud of, and the Emperor wants to make things right. The Emperor wants to handle things accordingly. The Judgment card, please. Tell me why. The Hangman reverse. Yeah, and then we have you. Okay, so in direct correlation to you, I feel like you no longer want to be tied to this situation. He no longer wants to be tied to a situation where there's no communication. The Hermit, so the Hermit reverse, I feel like it's time to come out. It's time to like make things right. And why the Six of Swords, please? The Magician reverse. Yeah, he wasn't a good person in the past, but he's moved on from it. Why the Magician, please? He wants to make things right. With the Four of Wands, he wants to balance things out. Can I get one card for advice, please? One card for advice. Oh my gosh. The Star card. This is beautiful. Okay, so this is my take on this layout, on this hand. I feel like it was nasty, but there has been enough time, and I feel like it's weighing on your shoulder, which is kind of seeping into your subconscious. And I feel like part of you wants to make things right. You, like you said, you know, this was someone who was mad at you, resentful that you left him. Oh well, get over it. It's happened. It's happened. But I feel like you're no longer angry with him. I feel like with the Star card, you're fine. You're in such a better place. And I feel like just a simple message to him, email, text message, however you communicate to him, just let him know, hey, I just want to let you know that I don't hate you. I forgive you for anything in the past that you've done. And I just wish you well. And I want you to know there's no more bad blood between me on my side. And I hope that, you know, you can say the rest. If you would like to talk, I'm open to it. But I just wanted you to know that I no longer, you know, feel whatever way about him. Okay? So just a simple message, a few sentences. And if he's open to communication, he's open to communication. But at least you got it off your shoulder. At least you got it off your shoulder, you know. Tell me more about this situation, please. Tell me more about the situation. What does my Virgo viewer need to know? Tell me about her ex-husband. What do we need to know, please? Why is she dreaming of him? Reinvention. See, this is someone who may be reinventing himself right now. And he might be putting that energy out into the universe, which is potentially connecting with your energy. This could also, maybe you are reinventing yourself. And you just want to like kind of move on in your life and just close the chapter finally where there's no bad blood. If you guys are listening, go ahead and put your opinion down below. Keep it respectful so it doesn't get deleted or flagged. Thank you. Okay, not taking it more than one, but this is someone who definitely had inner child wounds. So maybe he's like in therapy or something. Maybe he's doing things to make things right with his own life, which is good. Regret. Okay, so definitely someone who is filled with regret on how he handled the situation, and maybe there's regret on both sides, but I feel like it's never too late to make things right. And that's a really sad thing in life. I feel like sometimes people never make things right and they like go to their deathbed with regret. And I feel like it's never too late to like make something right. So that's kind of like what I see is going on in this situation. We have some sort of reinvention. We have a lot of regret, but we also have hope. And I feel like it's time to like address the debris that weren't dealt with, and time to take out the rest of the trash and just make things right and allow you to move on with your life and allow him to move on with his life, where he's no longer resenting you about how you left him. And hey, if he's not open to it, he's not open to it, but at least you put yourself out there and you're moving on and you did your part. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the other situation. You're also dreaming about a Pisces. He and I had a crush on each other all throughout high school, but I haven't talked to him nor seen him in decades. And this is someone who is married with kids for a long time, and he's coming in your dreams. Okay, so why is she dreaming of M? Why is she dreaming of this Pisces? Why is she dreaming about the Pisces? Ooh. So we have the Moon card here. So I feel like there's a lot of like what if, what could have, would have, should have, whatever. I don't know. Sorry, I don't always talk right. So if you don't like that, then my channel's not for you. Why the Moon card, please? Tell me more about M. Why is he in her dreams? Oh, throat chakra. So there is longing for communication here. There's a lot of what ifs. There's a lot of hidden energy. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune card. So I feel like this is someone who maybe you're longing to hear from. This could be someone who's not putting too much information out to the public. With a Wheel of Fortune, you always wonder if this was someone who was meant to be part of your destiny. And we see the woman in this card. It could be on both ends. Let me go ahead and clarify a little bit, because I want to see, again, if this is just coming from your subconscious, or if this is someone who, with the Moon energy, maybe does have another side to him. You know, maybe magic component. So I don't like that. Don't violate people's dreams. Okay. Why the Moon card here? Why is she dreaming of M, the Pisces? Why the Moon card? Yeah, I'm not taking it, but again, Knight of Cups, Four of Pentacles, just want to show it. This is definitely someone who was pursuing you at one point, but the connection was released. Why the Moon card, please? Why is she dreaming of him? Who is this Queen of Wands? Yeah, I feel like you're thinking about like past situations. With the Queen of Wands here, this is someone who is confident, like a very beautiful, independent person, a strong leader. But with the Eight of Cups energy, this is an energy that's been walked away from. So I kind of feel like, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I feel like he walked away from the situation with you. I feel like you kind of have like this burst of independent energy, and now you're like wondering about him, like, and what he's up to. Why the throat chakra? Why is she dreaming of him, please? And the Two of Wands reverse. Yeah, this is definitely someone who I feel like you have not had recent conversation with. It's probably someone who's not really like showing a lot. The King of Swords, maybe very very minimum. This is someone who could be like extremely quiet across all boards of social media, not putting themselves out there. This is someone who's not, this is a very complacent energy. The energy I'm picking up on is very complacent. This isn't someone who's out there posting all these vacations or, hey, I got the promotion. Like, this is someone who's like bare minimal. But I do see a spiritual component. And now to think of it, he is a Pisces. So maybe, again, this is your subconscious, but Pisces are very psychic, very spiritual, strong energy. Why the Wheel of Fortune, please? Tell me more. And the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you're wanting to hear from him. You would like to, like, you're longing to hear from him. But with the Fool card here, I don't feel like this is happening. And to be quite frank with you, I feel like if you were to take, let's say this is someone who would come around, or let's say you guys start talking or whatever, with the Knight of Wands energy, I don't feel like this is someone who can never give you what you want. Someone very much tied to the current situation that they have. I feel like that this one is just like about curiosity. A lot of curiosity here in the situation about what has he been up to. And tell me about M, the Pisces. What is his energy towards not just the way he sees my viewer, but tell me what the energy as far as, like, does my viewer ever cross his mind? Are there any thoughts, or is it just all no? So tell me about, how does he see my Virgo viewer? What are we allowed to know? What do we need to know? Tell me what we need to know, please, regarding M. Okay. So 4 of Cups situation, discontent and boredom. I feel like this is someone who just kind of doesn't get out much. I feel like his back is turned to this situation. So I really feel like this is like about, I don't feel like this is someone who's doing a whole lot. Sorry about that. I don't feel like he's doing a whole lot. I feel like this is someone who could be bored in their current relationship, but not making the best decisions with the Fool reverse and the Knight of Wands. Like, this is someone who might be really interested to hear from you. 5 of Swords. We see this man leaning towards darkness. We see this man going towards the darkness. But this is 5 of Swords energy. So I feel like this is someone who would be open to talking to someone secretly, but it would only lead to conflict and defeat. Knight of Wands energy here. Tell me about the energy towards my viewer. What are we allowed to know about this Pisces? Temperance energy. Yeah. So this person does have like another side to them. I don't feel like they're showing a whole lot. I don't feel like they're showing their cards a whole lot. This is someone who, you know, has planted a seed and put a lot of time and energy into a connection here. So I don't feel like this is someone who would be coming towards you anytime soon with the energy that you would want from this connection. This is someone giving to a situation that they've been dealing with. I don't feel like the relationship that they're in is perfect. There's discontent and boredom here. What are we allowed to... Ooh, goodness gracious. Okay, let me fix my deck. There we go. Okay. What are we allowed to know? Why the 4 of Cups, please? Queen of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. See, there could be some marital issues there. 3 of Swords. Or if this Queen of Pentacles is referring to you, I have to remember you are a Virgo. This is definitely someone who is definitely over the situation with you. Why the why the Five of Swords, please? The Strength reverse. The Justice card. Ooh. That's like I'm kind of getting like a divorcee energy. So this is someone who, if they are having marital issues, I'm getting two things. Number one, if they are having marital issues, this is something that you cannot jump into right away, okay? The other primary thing that I'm getting here is that this is someone who's very much married, very much not the dominant energy in the relationship, may not have enough strength to leave a situation. And why the Temperance card, please? And why the Six of Swords in reverse? Not moved on. It's like I'm kind of like getting like a pin it kind of energy. Like, don't like put your life on hold for this person, but this is someone who has not moved on from a situation. I feel like you're longing to hear from this person, longing to just catch up with them, but I feel like this is someone who right now, even though I have this Knight of Cups energy, this is not something like, and he might be bored or there might be like lack of communication here, but I feel like this is not a good move with the Knight of Wands here and the Fool in reverse. It's not a good jump to make here. Okay, where's my other deck? Tell me about M, the Pisces, please. What do we need to know regarding this situation? Anything we may have missed? Awakening. Okay. So this could be someone who is coming through some sort of awakening but doesn't know how to deal with it. So you got to give it time. Pause, and one more, please. Fall. And I think we just got out of fall, or we're in winter, but this is recent past energy here. And I feel like they may have had some setbacks recently, which has kind of put some sort of pause on the relationship. I do see a woman here in pause. I did have the Queen of Pentacles here in reverse, so there's some sort of awakening happening here. There is a masculine energy in this picture, and I definitely feel like there's been some like kind of recent events where things have kind of been setting back. You know, one person starting to realize like, hey, I feel like I'm growing and you're not growing. And we do see the discontentment here. So, I mean, if this is a very spiritual person with the shadow energy here, that could be some sort of like energy being sent your way. But again, I like to take this from like your subconscious. I don't see any sort of like magic here, or anything like that on the table. But in regards to this situation, this is someone who, if someone's like married with kids, or that's off the table, you know, let them deal with their situation. I think I think it's like curiosity in the situation. So I think I would just maybe, I mean, if you're in a good place where you can reach out and just say, hey, what have you been up to? And you're not seeking like romantic feelings, you don't want romantic feelings towards this person, it's okay to be a friend. But if you feel like there is sort of like romantic connection or curious about what could have been, I will leave it alone for a while, because this is someone who's very much attached and you don't want that energy or karma on you. So I'm going to leave it here. I wish you love and light, and I will talk with you later. Take care.